I got over in the mall and all I could see was the house in line with the Washington Monument. Imagine knowing that what you're walking up on is going to change generations of people. There's at least 5 children that will have a stable place to live. We know that those 5 children will have a place to call home. We know that they're going to have a dining room table they can do their homework on. And so all of those things are going to build them to be stronger and more productive humans.
We're here on the National Mall for the Innovative Housing Showcase, where we invite those who build modular or manufactured housing or components of housing that are advanced or innovative in nature. We invite them all to come right here to the National Mall, and they line up and set up their exhibits, and they show the nation what they're doing. The ratio of incomes to housing prices, which is a good way that we measure affordability, is something like 6.5 to 1 or 7 to 1. It's the most unaffordable in history. So we really need to do a lot to step up to that and meet the challenge. The way that we address this crisis is we increase the supply of housing, especially the supply of housing that is more economical. I really hope that when people walk by this house, as well as the other exhibits, they can say, wow, I never knew you could build a house that was this nice, that cost half as much as what I thought it cost.
So building a home on the National Mall seems kind of silly, right? But as you can see people rolling behind me, it's exposure. It draws awareness. So many times people are used to coming up in their homes and they grow up and they don't understand what's happening behind their drywall. This is an opportunity to allow the public, but more importantly, people, influencers at HUD, the lawmakers, their staffs, and people really in DC to understand what it is that happens in housing and construction to make sure that we are trying to be a little bit more affordable, a little bit more available, and making sure that we can help be a solution to this housing crisis that our country is facing.
There's just the practical logistics of building a house in a place where a house doesn't belong on the National Mall. And so there's a lot of partners that we have to bring in to make sure, do we have the right equipment to lift all the pieces? Do we have the right manufacturer? Do they have enough trucks to get everything to the job site and then back off the job site? I mean, that's one of the incredible things, is that we don't typically build houses to take them down. But in this particular case, we have to design it and we have to manufacture it in a way that we can put it up in 10 hours and we can take it down in 6 hours when the event is done. And that takes a lot of coordination.
It's been a team effort for the last 1.5 to 2 years to get this to come together. And it's going to continue to be an effort beyond this.
You build this structure, you put a lot of effort, you put a lot of money into all the materials. Where's it going to go afterwards? Because the event only lasts a week. If we're going to do something like building a 3,000 square foot structure on the National Mall, we want to make sure that at the end, we're not just chucking it in the landfill. Habitat's just a perfect dovetail into sort of what we're doing and what Habitat's trying to accomplish there. And in the end, our goal is to build as many affordable homes as we can for that region of Virginia, so as many families can benefit as possible.
You know, we'll be here for a few days over the weekend, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday we'll start taking it down and it'll go to its forever home in Virginia for Habitat.
5 tractor trailers. Friday afternoon we'll be in Staunton, and this will be the components that become 2 different houses. So it'll service 2 different families within the Staunton, Augusta, Waynesboro area. They put it together the first time, and it's all together with nails. It's all got glass. It's got all the things going on. Every bit of that's got to be disassembled, cut loose, broken apart without destroying it, right? So it's traveling down the highway at 65 miles an hour. So it's going to be in a tornado for 3 hours. And then when we get there, we've got to be able to take the Legos and put them back together in a way that builds a home.